I'm really excited right now to be joined by my next guest, a guy that I've been singing his praises over the last few weeks, and that's the quarterback of the TCU Horned Frogs, Max Duggan. Max, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Good. How are you, Joel? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, 100%. Okay, so let me just get to like what your team has accomplished, and obviously you're a big reason why, but over the last calendar month, you guys have beaten 4 ranked opponents. Did you know that's only the 3rd time in history that a team over a calendar month has beaten 4 ranked teams? Stanford in 2012 and Iowa in 1960. You guys got to be feeling good about yourselves.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun the last couple of weeks, and I think that there's a lot of praise for Coach Dykes and him getting us ready to play each week. And I think I just take on the mentality of 1 week at a time, playing that game, and that next game is the most important game. But no, it's been fun. It's been fun past couple of weeks, and we know we got a gauntlet coming up in front of us. So It's gonna be fun.
I want to talk about you now, and I know that you're gonna like try to deflect because that's the type of guy you are, and I respect that. However, I talked about a couple of weeks ago on my podcast that the path that you've traveled, going back to the heart issue that you had and that normal EKG before the COVID season. Then obviously Gary Patterson is out, Sonny Dykes is in. Max, you lost your job to begin the season, and they went a different direction and then an injury, and now all of a sudden you're in. I'm impressed because young people don't generally face adversity and work themselves through it in the modern day, in particular in college football. You did. Why?
Yeah, I think my career has had a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of things that I've had to face, but I think I've grown as a person because of that. And I think it kind of starts just the people around me that supported me, starting with my parents. They've done a great job of talking me through a lot of things, being there in my corner, siblings. And then, the friends and coaches that have been here with me at TCU. I think that's been a big deal. Big reason why I wanted to stay here at TCU, because I made, my best friends here. I love Fort Worth, love this university. Just love being a part of, everything that's going on down here. So
I want to ask you how you would define your play. I was trying the other day again on the podcast, I was like, competitive fortitude, toughness, grit, ball playing Jesse, ultimate competitor, winner. Like all of these things, like that's the way I watch it. You're just not going to be denied. And it's one of the things that I love about watching you play the sport is that your competitive toughness is just greater than everybody else on the field. Where did that come from?
Yeah, I think, taking on the mindset of just trying to be a ball player, trying to be tough. And I think that started from my dad. He was a high school coach for 30 plus years. I played for him. And then kind of the place where I grew up from, Council Bluffs, Iowa, a place of, not a lot of things were given to you. You got to work really hard for it. So I think just being surrounded by that environment, playing for my dad, seeing his teams, his personality and the personality of kind of my town, I think that's where it kind of comes from, of just being that, that gritty, tough guy, trying to be a ball player, trying to find a way to win, just being competitive as heck, though.
What I love is like late last week against Kansas State. I mean, I don't know if it was like a second down. You guys needed a first down to basically like close out the game. And you like dove in there head first and like lowering your head. And I'm like, what's he doing? What? You can't get hurt. Stop, Max. And then I'm like, hold on, timeout. This kid's not going to not lower his head and try to get that first down, and it's something that I love about you. You've also, by the way, it's not just your toughness, right? And I think I would be selling you short if I just talked about that, because your numbers have been outstanding. Your offense has been outstanding. You guys are undefeated. You're sitting in a great position in the Big 12. You are on I'm a Heisman voter. We obviously have a big voice here. You are on my short list for the Heisman Trophy. Max, how does that hit you when you hear that?
Yeah, you're grateful to be in that position, but I understand. I think we understand at this moment. It doesn't really mean a whole lot. We understand that we really haven't done a whole lot in the season yet. We got a lot of games left to go. We understand our goals are at the end of the season, and we just got to keep playing better, keep doing our job week to week. So people are talking about us at the end of the season. That's what we're really hoping for.
I know you're only 1 year in with Sonny Dykes, right? Not even a full year, right? But does he have any, like, one of those? I ask all players this, like those crutch things that he always says that like now everyone just kind of chuckles at. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think kind of the running joke And it does help a lot, but I think what he says a lot around the facility is do your job. I think that's probably the three words that he says the most around it, just do your job. So, people kind of mess around with him a little bit, but it does mean a lot for us. And we understand, it's a big part of why we've been successful this year.
Well, that's true. And you've been doing your job exceptionally well. Max Duggan, quarterback of the TCU Horned Frogs, guy I respect a tremendous amount. Thank you for your time, my man. And listen, if you guys beat West Virginia, Gus and Jenny and I are coming to Fort Worth next week.
Yeah, appreciate having me on, Joel. And yeah, always like listening to, you, Gus and Jenny. You guys are always a lot of fun. So thanks for having me on.
You got it. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.